Good morning, children. Let us begin with today's thought. The first rule of focus is this: wherever you are, be there. It means whatever work we are doing, we must do it with concentration. Children, let's continue with lesson 7: Food and Nutrition. In the previous video, we discussed how food constituents help our body. Some of them give our body the energy it needs. Some help our body to grow. Some help to nourish our body. Some make our bones strong. Along with food, we need to drink plenty of water for smooth functioning of entire body. Let's continue with the next topic: preserving the nourishment in food ingredients. Let me tell you first, nourishment means to provide oneself with food necessary for growth. Children, not all the food items we can eat raw. We need to cook many food items to make it soft, to make it easy to digest, and sometimes to make it tastier. So, here are few methods to follow to preserve the nourishment in food ingredients. While cooking food, we must add only as much water as is necessary. Because if we add extra water, the nourishing ingredients may lost. Next is using a pressure cooker for cooking food. It not only preserves the nourishment, it also saves the fuel. If we are not able to use pressure cooker, we must cover the food with lid while cooking it. Next, using sprouted pulses in our meal. And not to forget, we must eat them while the sprouts are still small. Next, use whole grain flour without sifting. Children, here sifting means allowing the flour to fall through a sieve. Now, you must be thinking, what is a sieve? Here you can see a sieve. When we sift the flour falls down and some larger particle remain on the sieve. Sometimes they are maybe bran. Bran means cover of screen of the grains, and which is fibrous. This bran helps in movement of the food in the process of digestion. So, we must use the flour without sifting. Next, we should eat fruits with their skin. Many fruits can be eaten with skin like chickus, apples, grapes, figs, etc. Children, many vegetables can be eaten raw like carrots, radish, cucumber, beetroot, etc. It is healthy to eat such food items raw. We can also mix 2 or 3 vegetables or food stuff in a single dish. For example, we can add onions and potatoes to different ussels. We can add drumsticks to curries. Drumstick means you can call shevga falli. Sometimes we can add dal, that is pulses, to some vegetables. It not only makes them tasty but also add more nourishment. So dear children, that's all for today's video. Let's revise what we have studied today. We discussed different ways to preserve nourishment in the food items. The first one is adding less water while cooking food. Next, use of pressure cooker. Next, using sprouted pulses. Next, use whole grain flour without sifting. Next, eating fruits with their skin. Eating raw vegetables. And the last one, mixing 2 or 3 foodstuff in a dish. Children, if we use these methods, we can definitely save the nourishment in the food items, which will help for proper growth of our body. So, let us continue in the next video. Till then, happy learning.